I'm back. I have my phone in my hand. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to take my phone here and I'm going to start counting up, because I'm going to be boiling a little bit of water on this stove. And in fact, it's going to be about 40 ounces of water. I have basically, it's two soda pop bottles full of water. They're about this size. So I've got 2 of these water bottles in here. So it's about 40 ounces of water. I'm going to put this on the stove. And I'm going to start that time. Oh my, looks like my battery is dying on my phone. I apologize for that, folks. But I just want to let this thing go and see how long it takes to boil that water. Let's take a look and see what we have so far. Nothing yet. Again, it's 40 ounces of water, so it's quite a bit of water. Let's take a look at that flame. Looks like I need to center that pot a little more. One thing that I really like about these stoves is they work very well as far as the weight of pots and things that you can put on them. You can put a pretty decent sized pot on them without any issues at all. That is just a beautiful flame. They advertise this stove as 10,500 BTUs of output, which is a lot of power for a stove. In fact, if you consider your average household stove is approximately 10,000 BTUs. So according to that timer back there, we're about 1 minute 53 seconds. I see it every time that thing goes off. I see the time. 2:01. Again, I'm sorry, folks. I didn't know my battery was going to die on me. I'm letting this camera roll in real time because I don't want to show like any stopping and then cutting back in, and then you guys might have thought that there was some shenanigans going on or something in this review, but there's not. There's nothing going on. Let's take a look at the top. I think we're starting to come to a little boil. Yep, we sure are. Got a light boil there. That's pretty cool. How much time are we looking at? I don't know if my phone, 2:49. We're almost to a boil. It's a beautiful stove. It does a great job. 3 minutes. We're 3 minutes in, according to my timer. That's pretty quick to be boiling that amount of water. 3:13 right now. 3:15, I'm sorry. 3:22. See, if you look real close, it'll show up. 3:29. Now we have a good solid rolling boil. And the time on the clock, let me see, 3:41. 3 minutes and 41 seconds, and we have 40 ounces of water to a rolling boil. It's a great little stove, folks. You know, you might be wondering why there's not much light in my video today, and that's because simply I knew that I was going to be doing a stove video today, and I didn't want that light and stuff in the background making it hard to see the flame on the stove. Move this camera, bear with me. So that, folks, is the Coleman dual fuel Model 533. It's a great stove. It's very easy to operate. One more thing I'm going to show here at the end of the video. I'm going to show the precise flame control that you can have on this stove. So again, I want to say thanks for watching, everybody. Please feel free to thumbs up this video, subscribe on my channel if you like the content that you see. Feel free to comment, share it, and as always, have a beautiful day. We'll see you next time. Now I'm going to go play with this stove and show you the simmer ability that you can do with this stove. Bye bye, everybody. Have a beautiful day. So here we are, looking at the 533. I'm going to zoom into that flame a little bit. And I'm going to come up just slightly with my camera. Bear with me. I want to be able to show you very good detail here. Okay, so I'm looking at the stove. If I take this lever and I go down a little bit, look at the flame in there. You'll notice that that flame will settle down. You can hear it too. You can really control the output on this stove very easily. No problem at all here. It's a beautiful stove. I'll take this pot off. Let's take a closer look at that flame. Let's get a little bit higher. Sorry, folks. My apology for the shaky camera there. Okay, so let's take a look at this fuel lever. Got a good view right there. If I turn this fuel lever towards the off position, you'll see that the flame will adjust and it'll get very fine. I mean, you can literally get this thing down to a simmer. And if you push it away, you'll get a little more power, a little more power. You slowly keep pushing, you'll get more power, more power. Full power. Come back. You can get, I mean, the control of the flame on this stove is beautiful. It really is. You know, I'm a firm believer of good quality stoves, and this is without a doubt one of them. And you can see the output. You can see inside here, these little things down here are red hot. They are just, this thing is just cooking away. I think this is a great addition, you know, to anybody's bug out bag, or if they're going to have, you know, any kind of prepper type stuff, you know, this is a great addition in my opinion. And then when you're done, just put it into the off position, into the cradle, and it'll depressurize a little bit and it'll turn that stove off. You don't want to remove this filler cap until that flame is out, because if you start to loosen this right now and that flame is still there, you will have fumes that'll fly up into that, and there's a chance that you could get ignition of those fumes. So be careful with that, folks. My flame is out. Now I'm going to undo this cap. I'm just going to let it hiss till it stops. There it goes. Now there's one more thing I want to show you guys, and I do this with all of my Coleman products, my lanterns, my stoves, everything. I buy an old bicycle tire and I cut the inner tube rubber to the appropriate diameter. That way I'm not tearing up the rubber on my cap. See that? Got a flashlight here. See, the rubber on my cap is basically brand new. That's because I'm using inner tube rubber to do my sealing for me. See? See that? My flashlight's going haywire. Batteries are probably dying. So that's something to keep in mind. It's a good trick to know, and it definitely saves those caps. So when I'm done, I just put the rubber back in there like so, and I put it back on the stove. And I don't tighten anything down when I store it. There we go. I just turn it down until it's just finger tight. Nothing crazy. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye. Go out and get yourself a Coleman 533. You won't be disappointed. Guarantee it.